A janitor who made just $50,000 a year quietly died with $8 million in the bank. Meanwhile, a Harvard-educated investment banker, earning six figures for decades, died broke. How does that even happen? Because wealth is 0% about how smart you are. It's 100% about behavior. Your emotions, your decisions, your habits. By the end of this video, you'll know which one of those two men you secretly think like and exactly how to change it. Today, we're diving into 5 life-changing lessons from The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. And trust me, Lesson 5 will mess with your head. Let's get into it. Lesson 1. Luck and risk are twins. Here's a tough truth. You're not in full control. We all want to believe hard work equals success. Work hard and everything will fall into place, right? But that's not always true. Take Bill Gates, one of the richest men alive. He's obviously brilliant, but here's what most people don't know. In 1968, Bill went to one of the only high schools in America that had a computer. When computers were rare and cost millions, he got unlimited access to one. That's pure luck. But his best friend, Kent Evans, same school, same brains, same dreams. He died in a climbing accident before graduation. That's risk. Luck and risk are like twins. You can't have one without the other. So here's the takeaway. Don't beat yourself up when life doesn't go your way, and don't get too confident when things go right. Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. The goal isn't to control everything, it's to survive everything. Build an emergency fund. Stay humble. Take small, consistent steps forward. Because if you stay in the game long enough, that's how you win. I'm staying in the game too. I started this YouTube channel recently in my 40s. This is only my 5th video, so if you're getting value, hit subscribe and make it turn red. Let's grow together. Lesson 2. Getting rich versus staying rich. Everyone wants to get rich. Start a business. Buy crypto. Invest in real estate. But very few people think about how to stay rich. Mike Tyson made $400 million from boxing. By 2003, he was $23 million in debt. He bought mansions, cars, even a $2 million bathtub. He kept spending and taking risks long after he'd already won. And he's not alone. A study found that 78% of NFL players face financial problems within 2 years of retirement. These are people who earned millions and lost it all. Why? Because getting rich and staying rich are 2 different skills. Here's another example. Sam Bankman-Fried. You might have heard of him. He built a company called FTX, which was one of the biggest crypto exchanges in the world, worth $26 billion. Lost it all. Why? Couldn't stop gambling. Now compare that to Warren Buffett, legendary investor. No flashy moves, no gambling, just patience and discipline. 88% of his wealth came after he turned 65 because he never blew up. Getting rich takes optimism. Staying rich takes caution. When you're starting out, take smart risks. But once you start winning, protect what you have. The goal isn't to burn bright, it's to last long. Lesson 3. Real wealth is invisible. Let me tell you about Ronald Redd. He was a janitor and gas station worker. Drove an old car, wore the same flannel shirt every day, lived in a small house. When he died at 92, he left behind $8 million. Everyone was shocked. How? Simple. He saved, invested, and lived below his means. While everyone else tried to look rich, Ronald quietly became rich. Because real wealth is invisible. That Ferrari you see on Instagram? You don't know if that person's rich. You only know they spent $300,000. Here's the truth. 64% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, even high earners. They confuse income with wealth. Income is what you earn. Spending is what you show. Wealth is what you keep. And the wealthiest people? They're not trying to impress anyone. They're buying back their time and peace of mind. If you're watching this video right now, you're already ahead of most people. Because you're focusing on building wealth, not showing it. Lesson 4. Define your enough. How much money is enough for you? Be honest, when you hit that number, will you actually stop? Most people won't. Because enough always moves. Rajat Gupta went from poverty in India to becoming the CEO of McKinsey. He was worth over $100 million. But it still wasn't enough. He got caught in insider trading and lost everything. There's always someone richer, flashier, or more successful. If you keep comparing, you'll never feel satisfied. And social media makes it worse. You see private jets, luxury cars, designer clothes. But you don't see the debt, the anxiety, the burnout. We don't want the stuff. We want the admiration we think it brings. But real respect doesn't come from money. It comes from peace and confidence. So define your enough. Not your neighbors, not Instagram's, yours. The richest person isn't the one with the most. It's the one who can say, I already have enough. Lesson 5. Money buys freedom. And this last one might just change your life. Money's real purpose isn't luxury, it's freedom. Freedom to wake up and choose what to do. Freedom to say no to things you hate. Freedom to spend time with people you love. That's real wealth. You don't need millions for that. Even a few months of savings can give you freedom. But over a third of Americans can't cover a $400 emergency. They're one car repair away from panic. When you don't have savings, money controls you. When you do, you control your money. Every dollar you save isn't just money. It's a small piece of your life you've bought back. And when you collect enough of those pieces, you become truly free. So let's recap. Luck and risk are real. Stay humble when you win. Stay strong when you lose. Getting rich and staying rich are different. Master both. Real wealth is invisible. It's what you keep, not what you show. Define your enough and stop when you get there. Money's real purpose isn't stuff, it's freedom. Because true wealth isn't about earning more. It's about having peace, time, and control over your life. If this hit home, tap like, comment which lesson hit you hardest, and watch the next video about building real wealth. You don't win by out-earning everyone. You win by designing a life worth living. See you in the next one.